Well, in other news tonight at 11, a violent and dangerous afternoon in Desert Hot Springs. One man is in the hospital, another in custody after two different shootings and a police chase, all within a few blocks of each other. It's left several people worried for their safety. We brought you live breaking news coverage of these crimes tonight at 6. News Channel 3's Greg Lee is live at the Desert Hot Springs Police Department after a busy afternoon for officers. Greg.
Karen, after spending all afternoon in these neighborhoods, the surprising part is talking to the kids who live there. Many of them telling us they're used to seeing things like this. For their parents, they're tired of that being the case.
Desert Hot Springs police officers began searching this red car after a blown tire ended a short chase through a neighborhood on Desert View Avenue.
They ordered him to put him behind his back, behind his head, pull him out of the car, had him on the ground, handcuffed him.
Officers arrested the driver, Cortez Hilton. DHS PD says witnesses allegedly saw the car leave the scene of a shooting just 2 hours before, a few blocks away on Cayumaca Drive.
As you know, it's early in the afternoon, kids are out playing, and it's a dangerous situation.
A man was taken to the hospital with a gunshot wound to his lower body. He's expected to live. All of this in broad daylight in neighborhoods where several children live.
Shooting for about 6 months, every night, every 3 or 4 days they were shooting out of it.
Just an hour before the shooting, officers were called out to a shots fired call on the same street where the pursuit ended. Someone shot at this complex, but no one was hit. It's unknown if the two are connected. Neighbors say it's unfortunately become a common occurrence.
And now with all the shooting and everything, I have to keep my daughter way back in the yard here and don't even bring her out in the front because of everything that's going on.
In January, 19-year-old Darnell Patterson was shot and killed at the same complex, leaving his mother to plead for justice. His death and the more recent gunfire in the area leaving parents to question the safety of their kids.
You know they're up to no good, so we don't even come out pretty much at nighttime. This street is dead. I want to be able to live in a nice place, what can you do?
Now, we've done several stories about the fiscal emergency the city of Desert Hot Springs is in as they look to avoid bankruptcy. Now, that's important for the police department because there are 7 vacant officer positions that have not been filled and will not be filled as long as they're in this fiscal emergency. So today was a good indicator of how much work these police officers really have to do with a small staff. Reporting live, Greg Lee, News Channel 3, Desert Hot Springs. Karen?
Well, I get the feeling that those residents, they don't feel safe.
Yeah, Karen, you bet a lot of them very concerned about the state of where this city is in terms of safety. And you can't blame the officers because they're doing what they can with their resources, but they're just playing catch up most of the time and reacting instead of being able to be proactive.
All right, good report. Thank you.